only son to die for all my sin. Now that real love.
Why is he?
Real love. Real love. Jesus Christ, covered in the blood. Mama Mary, mother of Jesus Christ, birth from a virgin, hurt when they murdered her son. His son had no sin. They said crucify him. We don't wanna listen. All them words of son with permission. Sound like he's distant. And what was that at the Last Supper they was sipping? Jesus Christ whipping and table flipping. Heard how they were dissing his father's issues, bitch true. But if you had the love like Jesus Christ do, you be telling people, why am I covered in blood, accepting of his love? Once a human sin from heaven above. What could I do that he hasn't already done? Create a golem out of mud. Gives a breath of life that fills up my lungs. Gives the interpretation of what I speak from my tongue. Forgives my sins for the wrongs I did being dumb. Sent his only son to die for all my sin. Now that real love. Drop nets, drop pride, drop plans on the shelf. Like fishermen to fire, I'm denying myself. Left boats in the tide, just to walk with the light. If he called me out the dark, I'm igniting the night. That final supper, cup of wine he chose to raise. Breaking bread, pouring grace in the final days. If the rabbi blessed for love, then I'm all in. Leaving everything behind just to follow him. Covered in blood, accepting of his love. Once a human sin from heaven above. What could I do that he hasn't already done? Create a golem out of mud. Gives a breath of life that fills up my lungs. Gives the interpretation of what I speak from my tongue. Forgives my sins for the wrongs I did being dumb. Sent his only son to die for all my sins. Now that real love. 30 pieces clinking, hit a metal in my hand. Thought I had a better vision, never part of the plan. Kiss the Holy One, now I'm sick with the shame. Only one they paint bad, but I'm speaking his name. I seen him heal lepers, seen the dead arise. Seen that supper wine, pour before my eyes. Don't do it how I did it. Let his blood be a cover, follow price now. Let his real love recover.
Bleeding real love.
Real love, real love, real love. Covered in blood, be that real love, real love, real blood.
Bleeding real love.
Fizzle, got that dope. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Why am I covered in blood, accepting of his love? Once a human sin from heaven above. What could I do that he hasn't already done? Create a golem out of mud. Gives a breath of life that fills up my lungs. Gives the interpretation of what I speak from my tongue. Forgives my sins for the wrongs I did being dumb. Sent his only son to die for all my sin. Now that real love.